What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I feel like my boy Suck It Steve, Send It Steve, sorry about that, driving a truck. So for those of you guys that don't know, my truck is it's an early 15 Chevrolet Duramax 2500 HD Silverado, or however you guys want to say it. It's my daily, and that's what I used to drive. I tow with it, and it has some modifications done to it, and they may or may not hinder towing. I'm not going to disclose that at this point in time, but we don't have a heavy load behind us today. We're hauling a generator right now. I am not in my truck, though. I'm in Chris's truck. So Chris's truck is, I'd say, the adult version of my truck, because I did lower mine. This one's lifted up a little bit. This is 2018 Silverado 2500 HD Duramax. If you guys are up to date on your truck stuff, they have different engines. This one has the L5P, mine has the LML. Now, I'm not going to start this video off and be like, listen guys, I'm a diesel expert. I'm not, but I'd say I know a little bit, probably just enough to hurt myself.
In 900 feet, turn left on North Carolina 4.
Got it. We understand. So, oh, good night. God, people are just going nuts out here today. For some reason, we're stuck in traffic, but we're just making a quick little day trip, going a couple hours up the road, drop this trailer off, and then head on back. So, what I want to talk to you guys today about is, from my experience, now I daily drive an LML. This is an L5P. Is it really worth it? How much better is the L5P engine? So, first off, we'll go with the downsides, and the downside is, as of right now, you can delete this, and I'm going to use the air quotes because it is like a very loose, like, you can delete it, but you're going to pay like oodles and oodles of money just to have this thing deleted. And then, from what I hear, I don't know personally, but from what I hear, you have a number of issues with it soon thereafter. So, give me 1 second, let me figure out where I'm going here. I think I'm lost. Alright, I think I know where I'm going now. My truck, I know like there's something going on the internet where you can't really say it's deleted or whatnot. My truck does have some upgrades to it, we'll just say that. Not going to say who did it, not going to say what companies they are, not going to say anything else. So it does have some modifications done, does have an increase in horsepower, it does get better fuel economy, it does have all those beneficial things. Now, this truck here really doesn't have a delete that's out there that's reasonable. From what I hear, the companies that can delete it, you know, you end up spending $5,000 to $10,000. And I know what you guys are saying, that's ridiculous, but that's like, you need a bunch of stuff to go with it. It's not just, where on my truck, where you put a programmer on it and exhaust and you're done. There's a lot more that goes with it. But this truck right here has pretty much everything that you can do to it that's beneficial, and I'd say is reasonable. So starting off, it's got an S&B cold air intake, just like my truck. It does have a kind of an exhaust, just like from a muffler back. It does have a, I believe it's a MagnaFlow exhaust, all blacked out exhaust, so it looks pretty nice. And then it's got the Banks Derringer on there, which is kind of like a, it's not really a tuner. It still runs with the factory settings and the def and everything like that, but it is a little bump up in horsepower. I guess they're kind of comparable. If you guys want, we can do a race. We could race my truck versus this truck with a Derringer, but that's... Turn left on North Carolina 4. That's up to you guys. Just drop a comment and let me know if you guys want to see that race happen. Listen, I got the driver mod, so whether this truck makes more power or not, I'm gonna win, and Chris knows that. Chris is scared. That's why Chris hasn't lined me up in his truck yet. Like I said, I'm driving it today, and
6 minutes to North Carolina 33.
First experience, I will say, going from the LML to the L5P is, obviously mine has no muffler on it, and it's a lot quieter. I would say it's a lot smoother too. It just kind of, the way it accelerates is quite a bit smoother. It's a lot more gentle and gradual, where my truck, you could feel it tack up, and then it, you know, shifts, and then it gets going again, and it shifts. This thing just kind of like steady pulls. Power wise, it's tough to say. In the driver's seat, they all kind of feel the same, but I know when you sit in the passenger seat of this truck, it feels pretty gnarly. Like it, you know, you could feel it. Like it put your head against the headrest when you gun it and you get moving. Towing wise with this, this truck tows very, very well. It does have a leveling kit on it, but it has airbags. Obviously, it has nothing to do with the engine, but you could put any weight trailer behind it and it tows great. When we go to races, this truck is normally pulling a 32-foot trailer that's got a smart car and either, you know, a Trans Am, a Corvette, a G-Body, a Camaro. not the lightest of cars, so there's definitely some weight behind it, and this truck does tow very well. I will say highway speeds, 60 to 90 miles an hour with that big ass trailer, it tows great. My truck does tow good, but it's a smaller trailer. I only tow like a 22-foot trailer with one heavy car in it, not a heavy car and a smart car. So I would say that I'm gonna bite my tongue right here and swallow my pride and say that this truck does tow a lot better and has a lot more power and is a lot more, I would say, effortless towing than the LML. I say I'm gonna bite my tongue because, I don't know, I really do like my truck, and I do like the LML, like the way it sounds. I like that you can delete it, but this truck is nice. It does apply power and tow extremely well. Not to mention the setup's a little bit different. I'm on like a 22 by 12 with a small tire, like a 31.5, and Chris is on some 24s, or like a 37. So this truck's a lot bigger, it rides a lot smoother, but the thing that I like right now is it's just so easy. It just tows so easy. Like, it accelerates so smooth. It's very, very tough to way that this thing feels. I've ridden in a couple of the Fords, the new Fords, even the Fords that have been deleted, and they don't quite accelerate and pull as smooth and steady and as nice as this does. It's really, and the Dodge, don't even get me started on the Dodge Greg A, you might as well shove that thing in a ditch because they're trash compared to the Duramax. Yeah, Greg, I'm saying it. Trash. All you Dodge guys out there, all you guys like doing is rolling coal. So what I'll do is I'll wait till we get up to where we're going. I'll get outside and we'll give a little walk around of the truck so you guys can see it. One big thing that I do think the LML has an upper hand on is, especially if you delete it, because the delete for that, you can get intake, exhaust, programmer, whatever you want to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to call it delete or not, so we'll not call it delete, but you could do all that for like $3 grand. Fuel economy goes through the roof. Now, right now I'm cruising on this back road going 55 miles an hour, and I'm getting 8 or 9 miles to the gallon. I could probably double that in my truck, and I don't have to deal with the whole DEF stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's my only downside to this. It's my only downside. Those two downsides: you can't delete it and you got to run DEF. They kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep hauling ass. I'm gonna get up to the job site where I'm going and drop this off, and we'll take a look at the truck, and then we'll head on back. So just to, you know, I feel like some of you guys like these videos. All the truck, I got a few truck guys that watch my stuff, and yeah. All right, so after towing with this thing, I can't come to a conclusion if this is better than a LML. But one thing I do know is whatever they got going on the transmission in this thing, they got it figured out. I think it might be a different converter. I'm not sure as far as the transmission, but it just like, it shifts so much better. It's like, it's almost like a seamless shift until the converter locks. Obviously you can feel that, but towing with it, it's a dream. It's a lot less jerky than my truck. So yeah, you're getting a crane ready to get this generator off here. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It's a little, I'd say it's on the taller side for me. I prefer a lowered wide truck, but yeah, that's it. It's a pretty good truck. I just like how quiet it is, really, I'll be honest with you. But one thing I don't like is it's asking for DEF fluid right now, so I'm not all about that life. So we'll see, but let me see if we can get this generator off the trailer, and I'll head back to the shop. All right, so driving back with the empty trailer, it is definitely different than my truck. It pulls way better. It does. If you're gonna buy a truck to tow and you're looking at this or an LML, it's tough for comfort to steer away from this, just because the way that it pulls, the way it shifts and everything, it's pretty tough to beat. So me personally, I can't say which one is better, which one takes the cake over the other. This one on paper makes a little bit more horsepower, but the other one you can program. So, you know, look at this dude in front of me going like 80 miles an hour, full tuck. Look at him. Get it. Get it. Get it. I can't say which one is better. It's really what you want. If you want something that you can program, I think go with the LML. If you want something that you don't have to mess with and keep your warranty on there, the L5P is the one. But really, I'd say they're both even. Now what we'll do is, like I said, we drop a comment below, Chris and I will race and we'll see which one's faster. We'll have them turn the bank standards around there, and it should be pretty fun. So other than that, I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you I know we've gone 2 videos in a row where we haven't done something with a race car, so everyone settle down. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll be back on our normal schedule. Ben, I know, was tonight planning to work on the rooster, just go over some wiring and stuff like that, so hopefully we can find that electrical gremlin and we'll be good to go. But other than that, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment below and let me hear your input. I like a nice little discussion in the comments. So other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Get your LS Nasty Experience tickets, because that is coming up very soon. And other than that, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Look at our creative director hard at work right now. Alright guys, so here's the question. What is better, the L5P or the LML? You guys comment and decide. It's gonna be tough to see. Obviously we got one that looks way faster over here and one that looks way taller right there, but it's up to you guys. Comment below. Free car wash here also. If you park up front, you get your car wash for free.